Damn, is that going to be the first question? Hey, is that important?
Donovan's going to be the second question, so just.
What did Penn State say regarding Lucetta and Sutherland? What do you say? Anybody know? No? I'm serious. Is 40 playing for them?
That's your point.
Okay.
So I guess you're not answering that, right?
I hope to see them play on Saturday.
John?
Talk a little bit about the defense that they present. They've been pretty stout this year.
They're talented. They're really, really talented. I was both their DNs, Lucetta, and I don't know, number 17, I don't know how to say his last name, so I don't want to disrespect him, but he shows up and he plays really good. Their linebackers are long, can run, can play, all three of them. And safeties are just long. I mean, they're a pretty looking team that can play. And they're what your defense is supposed to look like, and they play really good. Definitely one of the most talented defenses we played all year, without a question. They create a lot of issues. They blitz a lot. They blitz. They bring every blitz in the game, and they're powerful up front, inside, and take advantage of a lot of one-on-one blocking, and they just create issues.
Brennan?
I know you won't say much about Blake and Donovan's status, but are Tavier and Leon ready to sort of fill in that role, and what makes them ready if they are?
No, I think that they've been practicing up all year, back and forth between scout teams. So those are things I said at the beginning of the year, that everyone's going to need to be ready to play, So they'll be ready, to play if they have to. I'm confident in them and what they can do. So, and obviously we have Hassan, who's a special player. So we'll see how it works out this week, and we'll have a game plan to play everybody.
Michael?
In a week where maybe a guy who's available Saturday might not have been available for some of the practices during the week or had a reduced rep count, what are the things they can do from a mental standpoint to make sure they're clicked into the game plan and understand that even if they're not getting those physical reps?
Yeah, I think whether you play or don't play, or whether you're up, I mean, it's no different than Tavi all year, right? Like, he has to be ready to play, and so mental reps are huge. I mean, that's from training camp on. That's one of the first things you preach to these guys. That even as a team, right, as an offense, everyone has to be ready. Whether you get the rep or don't get the rep in practice, you have to watch the rep and know the rep and understand the rep. And that's about being a mature athlete and being able to go out there and perform, even if you haven't got that rep. There's been guys that have stepped up all year, put into games and have. I mean, I remember Carson at Nebraska, right? Like he hadn't played guard really all year, and he went in there and performed at guard, practicing tackle all week. So I think those guys understand, and they know when when guys are mature that you can't be in the back fooling around. You got to get every mental rep.
On the right here, Ryan?
Hassan had that 20-yard catch last week. How much more of an emphasis is him being a pass catcher, and is that more being implemented more now that possibly Blake and Donovan, two of your top receiving backs, have at least didn't play most of the last?
Yeah, I don't think it's an issue if Hassan can catch or not. Hassan has great hands, but I think guys have different strengths, and if I can have Blake run a route, split out the space, and Blake's gonna be the guy to do it. Not that Hassan can't. I think you guys saw him in the game. I mean, he's phenomenal in pass protection. He can catch the ball, and he turns up and makes guys miss. So totally. I mean, he's practiced it all year. He knows how to catch the ball. I have no concerns with his hands.
Isaiah?
After Hassan got the 27 carries, is it any more difficult to kind of reel him back in? Because I'm sure that when you get more carries, you want to continue to have that type of load. But is it difficult going forward to try to rein him back in case you do go back to like 20 and 20?
No, I think the goal is always to be 20 and 20. Obviously, things change. Game, depending on who's available, who's not available. I think the biggest thing is just managing him, making sure he's healthy. No one's ever gonna, complain about more carries, and but he knows the situation, and whatever the game, whatever we need to do in the game to win, we're gonna do in the game to win. If he's got to carry the ball 50 times, and how many carries did Chris Perry have?
51.
51. He had. I hope he doesn't have to do that. But, whatever it takes to win, and it's just, he's prepared.
Angelique? I was sort of going to ask something like that, Mike. I mean, when Blake was hurt, what goes through your mind then? Do you start thinking, well, okay, I don't want Hassan to have this many carries, but how do you strategize that?
No, I think that all week what's going to happen, and you come up with a plan for that. I mean, you're always one carry away, right, from somebody getting hurt, so it doesn't matter. You always have to have a plan, and so you just watch him and see if he's good to go or he's not good to go. I mean, Hassan's a grown man. You know, he can carry the ball 30 times a game if he needs to. I have no concerns with that.